Hey, what's up guys? In this video we're going to talk about for loop in Java. For loop is another type of loop in Java which is used to repeat a block of code several times. In for loop, the initialization, condition, increment, decrement, all of them are structured under the same roof, and this is the main advantage of using for loop. Initialization is used to initialize the control variable. The condition is checked every time before entering the block of code, and the increment and decrement used to increase or decrease the control variable value. Now we are going to take a closer look at the syntax of for loop in Java. The syntax of for loop is first we have the for keyword, and then inside the parentheses first we have the initialization statement, and after the semicolon we have the condition statement, and after that we have the increment or decrement statement, and after that we write block of code which is going to be repeated several times. The advantage of for loop is that all of these initialization, condition and increment, decrement, all of them are structured under the same roof. The initialization can be done as we can create one integer variable I and assign it a value. So this is the way we initialize one control variable, and after that we can put one condition, like we can say if I is less than equal 10, and after that we can increase and decrease the value of the control variable I, like we can say I plus plus or I minus minus. So before entering the loop, first the initialization block is executed where the value of the control variable I is initialized to 0, and then the condition is checked. If the condition is true, then the control can enter the loop and the block of code will be executed. And in the next iteration, the increment or decrement statement is executed first, and then the condition is checked. If the condition remains true, then the block of code is further executed, and this way the loop goes on. But if the condition becomes false, then the loop is closed and the control exits the for loop. The for loop can also have multiple initialization, multiple condition and multiple increment or decrement statements. The way we can write them is by using the comma separator. Like in this example, we can create another control variable like integer j and assign it another value like 1, and we can have another condition like j less than 10, and we can write another increment or decrement statement. All we have to do is separate with a comma, and we can write like j plus plus. So this is the way we can write multiple initialization, multiple condition and multiple increment decrement statements inside one for loop. The use of multiple initialization, condition and increment decrement comes in very handy in some situations in our program. Now we are going to do an example program and try to understand for loop in detail. In this example program, we are going to print numbers from 1 to 10 using the for loop. So first we have created one class called loop, and inside the class we have created the main method, and inside the main method we are going to write our for loop. So first we have the for keyword, and then inside the parentheses first we have the initialization block. So we are going to create one control variable I and assign it the value 1, and after the semicolon we are going to write the condition, and the condition is I less than equal 10, and after that we are going to write the increment decrement statement. In this case we are trying to print from 1 to 10, so we are going to increment the value of control variable I. So we are going to write I plus plus. So in every iteration the value of control variable I would be increased by 1. So after that inside the curly braces we are going to print the value of I. So in every iteration we are going to print the value of I and also concatenated the space after that, so that all these individual numbers have some space in between them. So inside the for loop, first we have created one control variable I and assign it the value 1. Then we have the condition which is I less than equal 10. So as long as the condition is true, the block of code is going to be repeated. And then we have the increment decrement statement. Here we have increased the value of I so that we can print from 1 to 10. So now we are going to save the program and try to compile and run the program. So first we are going to compile the program. So we have successfully compiled the program. Now we are going to run the program. So you can see the numbers from 1 to 10 are printed. We can also print numbers from 10 to 1 in backward. In that case, we have to initialize the value of I to 10, and then the condition will be I greater than 0, and also we have to decrease the value of I in every iteration. So we have used I minus minus. So now we are going to save this program and recompile and run the program. So you can see we have printed the numbers from 10 to 1. So this is the way we can use for loop in our program. Hope you understand. I will see you in the next one. Thank you.